Hi everybody, my name is Adam Meyer. I'm back with another video, and today we're going to learn about passive income and how you can make it using the Gemini Dollar in the safest way possible. So Gemini is an exchange I've been using for a little bit to buy some cryptocurrencies that I can't buy on like other markets. I've been using this for a little over a year now, and I like it. It's a trusted exchange that I can use. It's based out of New York City. So New York, if anybody knows, it's one of the hardest states out of all the states in the United States to get any crypto license whatsoever. And what this has done, they've been through all the rules and regulations and laws. They've had the security all up to date, and it's allowed here in New York. So this is something I'm very, very glad to have and something I'd like to partake in. So we're going to learn a little bit here about the Gemini Dollar, which does give a 7.4% APY every single year on how much you have within your own account. So the Gemini Dollar, it's pegged to the US dollar, and that means that it's not going to change value compared to the US dollar. For example, let's say you have $10,000 in your bank account. You move it over to this. That $10,000 is still going to be $10,000, but you will be earning 7.4%. Instead, in your bank account, you're only going to be earning, let's say, less than 1% or 1% or 2% every single year. And this is something I personally put half of my savings account in, and I'm going to leave it at that, and I actually have it reoccurring every single week. I have this going into this. I'm not really going to pay attention to what it is, but I'm just earning more interest on it. Let's say you put $10,000 in the Gemini Dollar right now. You will earn $1,534 over the next 2 years, roughly. And that's at a 7.4%. One of the biggest risks that I understood while reading and doing my research on this is that they can change the percentage over time. So right now, it could be 7.4. A month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, it could be 9%. Or it could also be 4% or 5%. That is the biggest risk. If it goes down low enough to a point of like, it's not even worth it, it's not worth me having it in here, I can just move it out. But personally, I'm keeping mine in here until I see something really, really out of the ordinary happen, and then I'm just gonna move it out. So back over to Gemini Earn, you can earn up 7.4% on the Gemini Dollar itself. There's no hidden fees. You can take it out at any time. You can earn on the stable coins, which is the Gemini Dollar here. World-class security. It's the most secure cryptocurrency exchange in the world. Implement industry-leading security protocols across all platforms and power the top financial institutions, and that is powered by Genesis. And Genesis, I have done some research on this. It's very, very unique, and they do lend this out to other institutional investors. So they strictly pick institutional investors that are going to be like financially good. They look at these institutions' balance sheets, their income statement, and then that's what they use to pick who they're actually going to lend this out to. And it's actually kind of unique how they do this. Over here, this is what Gemini Earn says. On a periodic basis, we will conduct an analysis of our partners' cash flow, balance sheet, financial statements to ensure the appropriate risk ratios and healthy financial conditions of our partners. So that means they're just going to pick the right partners of who they're going to lend it out to. They're not going to lend it out to some crappy company that can't really show it or whatever. Like, oh, they're really in debt, they make bad decisions. They're not going to give them the money because that's so much risk. And since this is approved in New York State, one of the hardest states to get into, like I said, they're going to be kind of cautious of who they lend this out to because they want to keep those rights. They want to keep that license so they can then promote their brand to better their business, to get more awareness. So that's the whole thing within business itself. They need to keep everything clean. They need to keep everything trusted so people can use it. And as of now, they've been doing great. They're doing very good things. And I am putting my money where my mouth is and where this company is doing the right thing. They're showing the right steps, the right security for what the people want. And that is to get into this new financial market of cryptocurrency to then earn money within cryptocurrency, within Gemini Dollar now, which is probably the safest kind of investment you could get into because it's pegged to the US dollar and it's based on the Ethereum blockchain itself. And that's just where we're going to get all of our money, just on the return. And also, if you want to invest in more volatile things like Ethereum, Bitcoin, Sandbox, Cardano, all that kind of fun stuff, you can also look into that. But those are more risky. Those aren't pegged to the US dollar. All right, this is going to conclude it for the video. Let me know if you have any questions. We just talked a little bit about where we can earn passive income from this investment. I believe it's safe. I believe it's something you can do, but it's always good to keep the headlines, keep up to date where your money is, what you can do with it. If you want to test it with a little bit of money, go ahead. You can. All of it does involve risk because your money is going to be lended out to other institutions. But since it is very hard to get approval in New York State, I really believe if it did get approval, it's going to be safe. It is something that we can look into, and we just have to keep up to date. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to throw some links down below, so check those out, and let's keep making this passive income basically from our crypto savings account. Take care, everybody.